Hey, it's Alex from Remote Work Life. Thank you for joining me today for today's tip of the day. And today we're going to talk about the importance of designating a quiet, organized workspace and having inspirational elements in that remote environment. And this is, I guess, particularly relevant, especially if you're working from home, because you can essentially create a bespoke office that suits your needs and fits you. And I just want to share something personally for myself and hopefully help you to put this into action yourself. So when I first transitioned to remote work, I struggled to find a dedicated workspace that helped me to be productive, and that was inspiring to me. In fact, my workspace was quite uninspiring, I would say. It was just basically a desk in my front room next to the TV. At that particular point, I didn't really understand the importance of having a designated quiet space, because I just really wanted to get into work, and the kind of work I was doing didn't necessarily require me to be on the phone at that particular point. So that was my setup. So it wasn't until I transformed a corner of my home into a quiet, organized workspace with elements that inspired me. So I had things like plants, I had natural light coming through the window. I had a picture of my kids. I had a picture of my mom, my sister, for example, that I began to experience the benefits of remote work. And I was quite intentional about the design, and it helped me to stay focused and motivated throughout the workday. And that helped me to increase my levels of creativity, actually, and it helped my overall well-being, I can say. So what I'd say to you is take on the idea of having an environment that suits you. And as I said, especially if you're working from home. And there are just 5 things I want to share with you that might help you towards that. So set up a quiet environment yourself. Choose a space in your home that's free from distractions and has minimal noise. This can be a spare room if you have one, or a corner of a room, or a well-insulated area. I know that, I live in London, so space is definitely an issue for many people living in London. So it's not always possible to have your own or a dedicated office space. But if you do have a corner of your room that's dedicated to your remote work, then try and make it as inspiring as you possibly can. You may even want to have a fold-up desk, for example, so that you can, once you've finished your day, when I say not inspiring as you can, but as quiet as you can, so that when you finish your day, you can then just fold it away. So yeah, you want a nice quiet space, quiet environment, I would say. And number 2 on my list is create an organized setup. So keep your workspace tidy and organized. Invest in storage and desk organizer, for example, to maintain a clutter-free environment. Because again, I used to be quite bad at that. I used to have pens everywhere. I used to have books and files all around me, envelopes, for example. And I didn't really understand, or it didn't really, I don't know what the word is. It didn't really occur to me, that's the word I was looking for, that this could cause me to be unproductive or cause me levels of sort of any kind of stress. But I began to realize that if I've got like 5 letters in front of me that I've opened, and I've got rubbish, and I've got files of paper, everything is just cluttered. Then it felt like my mind was also cluttered. So having that organized setup and having, places where I could file things away, it definitely helped. And those inspirational elements I referred to before. So incorporate inspirational elements into your space. So for example, you might be inspired by art or plants or natural light or pictures of your family, of your friends, of people who you know, of people who you respect. So put inspirational elements, and these elements can help to boost your creativity and your motivation as you work through the day. Comfortable office furniture. Again, I started off with just a chair that I got In fact, no, I started off with my dining room, on my dining room table, working from home, and I thought, yeah, that's fine, or just any old chair. But I quickly realised that that was not the way forward. So I'd recommend that you invest in a comfortable chair and desk that support a good posture. I use a sit-stand desk, and a comfortable chair, which helps support my posture. I stand up when I can, and that I mean, for you, if you can get that investment in comfortable furniture, this can help to reduce physical strain, especially if you're working long hours. Number 5 on my list is those personal touches. Add personal touches to your workspace. Again, it's linked to the inspirational elements, but things like photos or mementos to create a sense of familiarity and comfort. So you may even have your journal on your desk or near your desk, and that's could become part of your morning routine to do a bit of journaling before you start your work. So adding those personal touches is always going to help as well, or should help. So by designing a quiet, organized workspace with inspirational elements, you can create an environment that fosters productivity, creativity, and contributes to your overall well-being. And it's essential to treat your workspace with the same level of intention and care as a traditional office environment. I say that, I've said that once before, I'll say it again. It's really important. So thanks again for tuning in today. I hope that was useful. If you need to reach out to me, I left my LinkedIn profile link and in the show notes below, and you can connect with me via remoteworklife.io.